It's our last full day here at Blanc, sadly. However, we do have a excursion planned for today. The original excursion was going to be down to
Chichen Itza.
but we canceled that one and rebooked another one, and it's going to get us back here a lot earlier in the day. So we're going to head to Tulum today. We're going to be riding in a van. It's going to be an hour and a half drive down there ish, maybe 2 hours depending on traffic, and then we're going to be down there for like 2 maybe 3 hours ish, and then we're going to head back, and we should be back like between 3 and 4 o'clock ish. If we have time, we are going to head down to Market 28.
If we have time and we still have enough energy.
Yeah, time and energy are going to be
we've been up
back
since 6.
6. We only got like 5, maybe 4.5 hours of sleep total last night. So if we do have enough energy and enough time in the day, we're going to head down to Market 28. If not, we're just going to chill here, enjoy the pool one last day, get you your mix ceviche, and some more french fries probably. Their french fries have just been amazing.
Also, and probably a scoop ice cream.
Oh yeah, some ice cream. Maybe I'll try some ice cream today finally. But
he's been trying mine all week.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's make this journey down to Tulum and do some exploring. What do you guys say?
Yeah. See some ruins.
This is a big old bus. That'd be nice if that was ours. I don't think it's gonna be a big bus. I think it's gonna be a tiny van, like our Isla Cantoy. That was a tiny van. Like we were squished in there, and we were packed.
Like little sardines.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see how the day goes. We're gonna make it a great day, though. Right? Right. All right. Let's do this. All right, everyone. It was about 2-hour bus ride total, right?
Yeah.
2-hour bus ride. The owner of the company, right? That's what he said. Owner of the company. He there's a long lecture for probably about an hour and a half. He talked a lot of history and Mayan history and Aztec history, Mexico's history in general. A lot of informative information for us. We're just like, preacher to the choir. But it was still good information. So right now we're walking to the archaeological site here in Tulum. Right when you walk in, there's a lot of stores and shops and also restaurants, all trying to sell you stuff. So it's up to you if you want to buy it or not.
I bought some shoes.
My beautiful wife bought some shoes.
Colorful sandals. My husband had a handle one.
They're very colorful sandals.
They're what?
Very colorful sandals. Do you guys see the face right here? On every single corner of the building. Pretty awesome, right? Wow. Okay, here we go back. Quick update. Sorry, I'm parched. It's hot.
Got a breeze finally?
Yeah, I finally got a breeze. It's hot and humid out here, so just be sure you have enough water when you come out here. Enough sunscreen packed with you.
Because I sunscreened.
Yeah, use sunscreen twice.
Yeah.
Already.
And I am still red.
Yeah.
I'm a lobster.
You're a lobster.
I don't know if I'm a lobster because I'm hot, or if I'm a lobster because of the sun. Probably both.
Yes. We're gonna head back over towards the bus. Probably, I'm not sure if we're gonna eat a little something. Might do a little bit of shopping over there. We toured for what? Good 2 hours over there, maybe? 2 hours, hour and a half. Oh, we don't have much time left.
No, that's why we're heading back.
Yeah, so we have to be on the bus. The bus leaves at 12:50. We have to be on the bus at 12:50. I think we're gonna just do like the very smallest amount of shopping right now. Get a couple souvenirs, and then we're going to head out completely. But yeah, sunscreen, lots of water. Be sure you're able to hear your tour guide as well, because like the beginning part of the tour, we could not hear him.
Also umbrella.
And an umbrella.
To create your own shade.
Yeah, because once the sun comes up and there are no clouds, it gets piping hot and you will sweat. Sweat. All right, let's walk on back, get some water, maybe a bite to eat, and then we're done. We are all done.
Oh, you should have seen the walking through the market. That's an experience.
Yeah, everyone's trying to hawk their wares and whatnot. But you know, it's not like too pushy. They want you to come to your store.
Half almost free.
Yeah, almost free. Almost
$1.
free. Or they'll say like, we're trying to build the wall.
Or we're cheaper than that other guy.
Yeah. So you know, we're getting pretty good laughs out of the whole deal. But we're heading back to the bus right now. We're gonna eat our lunch on board and travel back. It should probably be about 2 hours. It was interesting. It was cool. I would have loved to stay like another
2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah.
And I would have loved to have been able to get in the water.
Oh yeah.
You can't because of COVID. So.
Yeah, because of COVID, the beach is closed completely. So if you guys go back and watch, there's a shot where you see some stairs leading down to the water. That's where you have beach access, and it's closed, unfortunately, because of COVID. All right, here's our bus now. Let's hop on board and have a snack. Before we left Blanc, we did ask them to pack us like a little lunch.
We saw a family come out with box lunches and we were like, hey, what do you guys need to get that kind of thing? So I went and asked the guest services this morning, and I asked them at about 7 and they had it ready for us by the time we left.
Right, so I'm gonna pull everything out.
Apple. Sandwich. And
Alright. A nice little pack after you've been walking around for a couple hours. All you gotta do is ask, what do we have, concierge, right? Or guest services or concierge at Blanc, and ask them for a little box lunch, and they'll grab you guys one. Just give them enough time to do it. And yeah, we got one. We have one too with the Blanc symbol on it, and they'll have it ready to go right when you guys leave the resort. Yep. All right. Let's snack. Hello.
Hi.
All right, we are back from Tulum
At LeBlanc.
at Blanc. Again, this is our last full day. It's sad.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Our last full day. We are going to head down to Blanc restaurant for their lunch buffet.
Yeah.
Gonna eat there.
Yeah.
Not gonna probably stuff too much because we have dinner at 8.
Plus I want ceviche.
And then we're gonna head over into the pool for probably a couple hours. Probably get out of the pool at like 6.
6, 7.
6 or 7.
Yeah, maybe just like hang in the pool for a bit.
Yeah. And then we have dinner at Blanc at 8. So
yeah, we're gonna get the tomahawk.
we're not sure what we're gonna do. We're talking about possibly putting our feet in the actual ocean for a minute, and I think we should do that. Just
Yeah, because this is our last. We won't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow our checkout time is 12, but our transport's going to be here for the airport at 12:45.
Mm-hmm.
So I asked if we could have the room for another 30 minutes, just so we could spend the morning at the pool and then come up here, change, and go.
Right now we're going to head down, have some lunch. We did eat the box lunch that they gave us. Oh, she's ready to go. Look at her. She's like, I gotta eat. Let's head out of here. Let's go get some lunch and go for a swim. Maybe have a drink or two. I'm more concerned right now about getting some more water in my system.
Yeah, hydrated.
And drinking alcohol isn't going to help that too much. So let me get some water first.
Drink beer.
Get some water first in my system, and then I may have a couple drinks. All right, see you guys in a little bit. We're done with our lunch buffet, which is very delicious, as usual. Look, you guys, the Blanc restaurant, the buffet over there, and on top of that, the steakhouse.
The breakfast, the lunch.
Breakfast, lunch, and then the restaurant in terms of steakhouse, it's just all amazing.
Yeah.
And tonight we're gonna do the tomahawk steak, and then a couple other dishes as well. But tomahawk steak is gonna be the main course for both of us.
Yeah, so we're trying to commit to no pasta before.
Yeah.
Because every meal is like a 5-course meal here.
Yeah. The exit for the restaurant's like right over there, right? See that? Right over there. Over there, I think. Thank you, hon. We walked out, we were looking for a seat, and immediately the staff came over and was like, "You want this seat?" And we were like, "Okay." Put out towels. Like we were only out of the restaurant for like 30 seconds. And they had put out towels on this double lounger for us.
Yeah.
And seconds after they put out towels, someone came up and asked us if we wanted drinks. Marina, right?
Marnie.
Was it Marnie?
Yeah, Marnie's our server, and then Lucinda was the towel person. We didn't even we were just kind of trying to decide if we wanted to sit in the water or if we wanted to be
right. But we chose not to sit and take some water loungers. And
well, we did water loungers yesterday.
Yeah.
And the only problem I had was that my shoes were like behind here. There's a ledge, and you can't really keep your shoes next to you. And it's not really a problem. So
Right
much
down
as I
there.
just didn't want to take up somebody else's space.
Obviously, you're not gonna just put your shoes in the water and leave them in there. So we left them on the side of the pool.
Yeah.
But
It's not my fave.
they're working hard out here,
So hard.
and they're working hard.
We talk about it. We've talked about it. We've said it, but you just do not see them stop. Like any of them ever. Our first night at Blanc, we had Jerry, and we had the pleasure to have Jerry again serve us and not even really serve us because we were at a buffet. But they don't let you walk with your plate. They take your plate from you and put it down at your table.
Not like take your plate. Like no, you can't have this. No, they're like no, don't walk. They're.
Oh, legitimately, I was trying to walk my plate down for breakfast a few mornings ago, and I have my flip-flops on. I cut my foot at Isla Cantoy, I think, maybe in the ocean when we were in there, I think. So day 3, I cut my foot, and so I've been wearing my flip-flops instead of my Tevas, which are my preferred shoe when it's warm. And I was flip-flopping around. My flip-flops are 3 sizes too big because I got them at Disneyland, and I didn't look at the price or the size because I just wanted the rainbow ones. So they're 4 sizes too big. So I'm flopping down the stairs, and I am holding on to the rail and my plate. And one of the servers said, "Can I take your plate?" And I said, "Oh no, I've got it." And she went, "No," and then took my plate away from me and put it down.
Gracias.
Ooh, so much tahini on there. That's what I mean.
I know I said I wasn't drinking, but it was time. Yeah, last day, so got a drink, right?
Big step.
Big step. Small step. If you guys plan on doing dinner on the beach, these are the cabanas during the day, and in the evening time they have a nice little setup here. Very romantic, just the two overlooking the beach and the water.
We'll look up the prices probably when we do this, but I think it was $4.50 per night for your dinner.
That's all right. Well, it's something that we want to do. We thought about it this time, but we just didn't pull the trigger on it. Oh, get myself
we
back
really
in
wanted
frame.
to go back to Blanc.
Right. Well, here's the beach. Let's get ourselves in. Oh yeah. Oh, that's warm. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's warmer than the pool water.
Yeah,
Way warmer than pool water.
okay, here comes the show.
Yeah, okay. Got it? Okay. Being from San Diego, you're gonna do the stingray shuffle, which it's what I do, and I'm doing it right now. Like shuffling my feet, make sure I don't get a stingray. But out here, you know, you get the mollusks and whatnot. I don't think over here in Cancun, because I haven't seen one yet. That's not bad. Little tiny wave. All right, well, last night here at the beach here in Cancun. Sad face. I don't want to go back in the pool after this.
No, we're getting a run on it. But I'm pulling you.
Yeah.
Goodbye, ocean. Well, bye, this ocean.
I am sinking in the sand. Dinner. It's our last dinner at Blanc. Last dinner for the resort, sadly. But all good things must come to an end eventually. What are you gonna have? I think we're gonna split that.
Yes. We need to.
We'll show you guys the tomahawk. It's huge. Huge. How are you doing over there?
I'm okay.
Yeah. I don't have any words.
They remembered who we were. They remembered our favorite table, and they put us with our favorite waiter here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they knew we were coming back at 8.
Yeah.
That's after they confirmed it with us. So.
And then they also put rose petals around our table. Oh boy. I don't want to leave either. Okay, well, let's take a look at the menu, guys. I don't think we did the first night. It's a very big menu. Like, there's a lot. Whoa! Holy crapo!
Don't break the wine glass.
Don't break the wine glass. All right, these are the starter cocktails, and I'm gonna go pretty fast because they're gonna come back and ask for our order. But you guys can pause it at any moment and take a look. And also, if you are planning on going here, be sure and download the app because the menus, all the menus for all the restaurants are on the app.
Yeah, we did have an idea before we came what we were going to get. And then came and... Okay, I'm going to get the heirloom tomato and fresh burrata with your lemon pork meatballs. We'll both do the Caesar salad to bedside, to tableside.
Tableside.
And then we'll do the tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Mm-hmm.
Unless you want to do the porterhouse.
Tomahawk, and then let's order a New York strip. Yeah. No.
Not necessary, really, but.
No, not necessary. Correct, but it's español.
Are there any sides that you want?
We got our drinks and our starter bread. What kind of sauce was this, baby? Do you remember?
It's a tapenade, so it's olives and capers
Yes.
with some fresh herbs. And I hated capers up until last year, maybe. I just didn't like the flavor of them, and then I really started to like gin, which is made from the juniper berry, which is also what a caper is, I think.
So maybe you change your palate there. Huh? All right. So I got a bourbon-based drink. It's not very bourbony, which is fine. It's it's pretty refreshing. It's pineapple in it, so my lovely wife can partake. What?
And I wanted to get this drink. It's the most beautiful bright pink berry color. It's like the base of my hair when we went to Disney World. But it is chamomile tea, chai tea, spiced pear puree, and it is so good.
Yum.
Non-alcoholic, but that's okay.
We have the lamb beef meatballs for myself, and then
Heirloom tomato and burrata salad.
Yes, that one. All right.
A comer. Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida rica. Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida rica. Agua. Ajá. Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida rica. Eso. Dame la comida buena, chicharrones, papita frita. Dame un bistec de cerdo, frijoles negros, comida
All right. Yeah, absolutely. My goodness.
Gracias, gracias.
That's so great. That's beautiful. Thank you very much.
Oh, we will like it. Gracias.
Wow. You guys, that was like 10 minutes to make our salad. Well worth it. We have some potatoes. We have some mushroom.
And just a little something in the middle.
We have this huge tomahawk steak right in the middle.
It's 42 ounces.
It's huge.
Okay, but can we talk about the craziest part?
What's that?
Only a $45 upcharge.
Yeah, for this would have been like what?
$200.
$200 in US.
Yeah, like just that.
$45 for this big old tomahawk steak. We're gonna try to finish this, guys. Wish us luck. She's in her own world over there. How's it, honey? It's good.
Oh yeah.
All right. So the Yeti and wife versus the tomahawk. The Yeti, 1. Tomahawk, 0.
Boom. These are fat globules.
Yeah, so we're not playing great outdoors rules where we have to eat like all the fat to gristle.
But we did eat so much of the grizzle.
Yeah, but it's very flavorful.
And it's not grizzly. It's like it's almost like bone marrow.
Yeah, it's
Like
very
that texture.
it's like buttery.
Unctuous.
Yeah. It's not bad.
A comer.
guys. Sadly, this is our last night here. Sad times. Well, we asked for our butler to start a bath for us, and he offered to bring us some chocolates and whatnot. I still have my balloons for my birthday still up. The only one that we took down was the one that said happy birthday on it. We had one that said happy birthday, Feliz Cumpleaños from Blanc, and we took that one down. But the butler staff, they just go out of their way to make it such a pleasant stay for you guys. So when we came back to the room, he had some light music playing. So it'll be a nice romantic evening. And then he iced. We've been kind of stockpiling our wine and champagne because we're just gonna bring it back home. So I'm not sure if we're gonna finish it or what. But he brought us some chocolate dipped strawberries. Set 2 wine or champagne glasses here, and then he iced our wine and our champagne. That's amazing. Oh, by the way, this was the flower that they gave my beautiful wife when we checked in. It's still here, it's still alive, still kicking. And then, of course, our bath over here. We asked to have it like a milder temperature so we can add some hotter water as needed. Oh, look at this. He even put our slippers right next to the bathtub. Oh, these like small little touches. They really know how to pamper you and make sure that your needs and wants are taken care of. Yeah, this is amazing. So, our last night. Won't be seeing this view for, oh man, it's probably gonna be a year, guys, 1.5 years. It's gonna be a while. We're gonna come back here. This is our resort. We love this place. And I think they have live music. So right over there, that's where they have live music tonight. It's a little windy. The sound of the waves is amazing. Okay, well, that's it. Thank you for watching. Jeez Louise.
Please like, comment, subscribe, phone a friend, share it with your buddy, put it on your MySpace and your top 8.
Oh my God. Okay, yep. MySpace and top 8. Thank you for watching.
Your WhatsApp.
We will see you guys for another adventure and some more exploring tomorrow as we fly back home.
Your subreddit.
Thank you for watching. Have a good night, everyone. Be kind and be safe.
And make good choices.
Always make good choices. And travel. See
Explore
the world.
Even if it's something you feel like you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like, oh, I don't really want to see that.
You might like it.
You might love it.
Love it. Okay.
You might want some more of it.
Have a good night. She has been drinking.
I have not been drinking.